guys, so one of the questions I had on my YouTube channel was what are some jobs that we might be placed in if we're not in the medical side of things? Or another question that kind of goes hand in hand was what might be some jobs we get placed in if we're coming right out of high school or right out of college, maybe short term, just for a short time here. And one of the really popular jobs young people get put into is the Galley. I'm wearing their lovely uniform right now. And hospitality. I'm going to cover hospitality later. The Galley is a super, super important part of our ship. They feed hundreds of us every day, patients, crew, local day crew. They're doing an incredible job. And I get to go and volunteer in the Galley for a few hours a day and chop up some carrots probably and cucumbers and whatever and talk to some of the people who work there and learn a little bit about what their shift is like and what they do. So let's go. How many people are normally on each team?
I don't know. How many? We
Usually
only have
about
4.
12. We have 12 usually in the whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
We only have 4 on the cold side and around like 4 or 5 on the hot side.
Can you explain the difference between the hot side and the cold side?
The cold side is prep work for
That's what we're doing.
vegetables, and the hot side is preparing it, putting it all together with all the ingredients and cooking it up.
Okay, and then you have 2 teams
And yes.
that rotate.
Yes,
Right,
we have 2
yeah.
teams, so it's 5 days on, 2 days off 1 week, and then 5 days off and 2 days on the next week. So it's a rotation.
Okay.
So then whenever we're working, the other team's off. But we have the day crew members that are here are pretty consistent on the days that they come in. We have 2 guys that are back there that wash our dishes Monday through Friday. They're so nice, and without them, the world would not go around in the Galley. And it takes 10 times longer to clean everything.
Yeah, if we didn't have local day crew, I mean, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Exactly.
We need them.
I'm very thankful.
For breakfast and dinner,
400.
Okay,
and 600 for lunch.
Yeah.
so they said 400 for breakfast and dinner, 600 for lunch, because the local day crew are still aboard for lunch. So every day, it's a lot of meals.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's fun to be here. I'm getting really good at cutting carrots. This will help me in my life when I cut 1,000 carrots for myself.
Yes. Forever and always.
Ooh. Oh, it always smells so good in here. Okay, it's break time. We have 15 minutes and it's Waffle Friday. On the ship, every Friday they have waffles, and you don't understand how big a deal this is. This is like ship culture 101. We're going the back way though. Thank you so much.
Hot waffles, just for you, Carrie.
Thank you so much. Here, I'll take this one.
Want to take them both?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's go sit down.
Howdy.
Hi.
Howdy.
This is all I've wanted. All right, so we have like 5 minutes left or 10 minutes left of our break. It's Waffle Friday. It's the best type of
Gotta love waffles.
day. So I'm only working in the Galley a few more hours, but I'm gonna try and learn as much as I can during that time. And we have the lovely Victoria here. Do you want to start with telling a little bit about yourself, who you are, how you ended up on the ship, bullet points of it?
Okay, bullet points.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 18 years old. Don't know if that's necessary.
No,
to
that's
know.
important because I was just telling them how a lot of people, when they're doing a gap year between high school or college, will end up working in the Galley or hospitality or reception, I would say, are like the main
Yeah. I learned about mercerships through Karis and through people who are actually on the Anastasis and the Schwinn family, which have been in some of her vlogs previously years back. Love them. So
good.
that's how I heard about mercerships.
And how long are you going to be here for?
I am here for 6 months.
What are your main responsibilities in the galley?
Well, we start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and from then we keep going until 7 o'clock at night. We get 4 breaks throughout the day. We get a 10 o'clock a.m. break for 15 minutes, an hour break at lunch, which is at 12, and a 15-minute break at 3, and another hour break at dinner time, which is
And then you wash up.
And then we come back and then we wash dishes for a whole hour.
Right.
It's fun. But then we blast music and it's not that bad.
What are some things, or like now that you've worked in the galley for a little bit, what would you recommend? What are some tips you would tell people about working in the galley, things they might need to know before they come or when they come?
Okay. Definitely buy some really comfortable shoes, preferably non-slip shoes, because then you'll be like me and fall on your butt.
Me too.
It was really funny, and I wish it would have been on a video.
Check.
I wish I would have known. They do give the uniforms, and they wash them. You do not have to wash them. But I wish I would have known to bring some older t-shirts that you're okay to,
I was wearing a t-shirt.
Love it. That you're like okay to sweat in, and that like you don't care to get like disgusting and gross because
You sweat.
it's kind of it's not fun because of the heat from the bakery, and which is on the cold side is in the middle of the bakery, and the hot side we get a lot of smoke and it's hot, especially if you're on the hot side. It's very, very hot. So I would just bring some extra t-shirts. I wish I would have brought a week's worth of just t-shirts for my job. Honestly, I really wish, because I had to go to the boutique and I had to get like a whole bunch of t-shirts, and they kind of looked at me like I was stealing, and I was like, I'm sorry, I need t-shirts for my job.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd, but my favorite part of working in the galley is at the end. Whenever we are finished with the day, after we're washing dishes, we all stand together hand in hand in a circle and we pray. And sometimes someone will pray in French, sometimes they'll pray in Wolof, and sometimes they'll like pray in English. And it's just a beautiful experience to be able to stand hand in hand with one another and just come together as a team.
Yeah.
And I love that. It's like probably my favorite part about working.
Unity at the end.
It really is. You can become a family in the galley. You're like close and you're working together almost every week. So
that's awesome. This has been Cooking with Victoria. And I know that I'm only going to be working there a couple hours, so it's not even like I'm experiencing the fullness of what you do, but already I can say like we have so much to be grateful for our galley teams. They do like a ton of work, and it's not always glamorous. Like, I mean, most of the time it isn't glamorous. You're just like cutting and working in hot, steamy kitchen. And we have them to thank for eating.
it's a sauna.
Yes, it is. And they're the reason, like, we always say on the ship, like, everything's connected. Because if they weren't feeding us, we wouldn't be able to do the surgeries. We wouldn't be able to help people. It's all connected. We're like one body with many parts. So thank you so much for feeding us, for working hard, and for taking your free time and your resources to come here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here.
And we have to go back to work.
The biggest watermelon we have ever cut here.
Really?
The
biggest melon,
It's so big. I don't know if it'll be good.
I have never cut watermelon like this.
Okay, so we're gonna take this cheese. I can't even lift it. Oh my gosh. I'm taking this, and we're gonna cut it into pieces. How long have you been working here now?
Like 3 years.
3 years? What is your favorite part about working in the galley?
Everything. I love cooking, I love preparing. So before we cook, we actually have to prepare.
cut everything.
Like, yes, like the butternut. It comes like this. So you have
Oh,
to peel, and then it has to,
yeah. I won't bill you. Okay, I see.
And then we have to take out the seeds. So
Oh, the important work right here. Yeah.
And I have this strong man.
Yeah. The strongest man. What are you making now?
So I'm steaming butternuts.
Okay.
For soup.
Oh, yum. It smells really good. Yeah, look in.
I just poured it in, so
Okay.
it's not
That's great.
yeah.
It looks really good. Thank you for cooking for us.